Yan. So yun, so as I was saying, the social unrest and circular reaction has something to do with like a mirror effect, like how what you somehow address, and then another entity receive your statement or your feeling or whatever it is you're trying to say. Then when it reflect back to you, that's the time you'll feel the gravity of it. So that that social unrest
Sure.
and circular reaction. Yes, yes.
Sure, ano po, kasi I remember po kasi I'm watching, I'm into the ano po, like movies like Divergent, the Maze
The
Runner, and ano po, the Hunger Games. And I remember po
yes.
kasi ano, I remember Katniss Everdeen. 'Di ba? She is the Mockingjay, and
Mm.
she's like ano po, she's the person who who is inspiring the other people um to fight against the
Oppressor.
the president's no, yes,
Yes,
the
yes.
oppressor siya. And I think ano, she's a good example because she is like ano, giving motivational words and inspiring words to
Yes.
ano, to spark the ano, rebellion.
Yes. I actually like that movie. It's one of those franchise that I really finish. My favorite part is the Catching Fire kasi it really has that intensity in there. Pero yun, I get what you're trying to somehow use it as an example, the idea of resistance and the idea of her being the Mockingjay. I like actually the symbolism of Mockingjay in there, that she is really like telling everyone, 'di ba, that telling everyone that if I can do this, everyone can do this, and revolt, resist, something like that. Same tone with actually I just finished last night the Money Heist part 4, La Casa de Papel, and they have
Oh,
that
Money
tone.
Heist.
Yes, how were you
They have
able to
already na
finish it?
sure.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are already
Ala,
waiting,
I
sir.
haven't.
Actually, it's the part 4 was somehow released last April, but I stopped watching it because I was actually hit by a spoiler. So I know what will happen to my favorite character. So I just decided, I will just not watch
Nairobi
muna. Yes, I will not watch muna.
Yes, sure.
So I prolong to
is
the point
also
that
my
I
favorite
forgot.
character.
Yes, to the point that I forgot. And then when I watch it now, somehow it refreshes my mind na I know this will happen, but I did not know that it will in that gravity. Pero
But the
basically,
concept of Money Heist is really good, no?
yes, yes, that they're just trying to expose the system, eh, 'di ba? Like they are the they're actually that's good in the social unrest and circular reaction because they're trying to uplift the stage. So they are the actors, and what they're doing, their heist is the stage. So since everyone's focus na is in their heist, so TV network like that. So any little thing that happen in there reflects to their government. So it seems as though it's like a good example of the social unrest and circular reaction, wherein they're able to reflect and show the holes and the back system and the cruel system of their government, especially in the part 4, kasi it really exposes that the violation of human rights. They're also able to expose different things in that scenario. So, yun. So,
I
that's
remember the annoying character na naman.
si Arthur.
Arturito.
And
Arturito.
he was really designed to be annoying, no? Kasi his role this part 4 is also controversial. 'Di ba, the Me Too movement and sexual harassment issue all over the world, and it was posed to him. Parang it was his storyline, and it really suits his character. His facial expression, no?
He became a
Yes.
motivational speaker, siya, di ba?
Yeah, in part
Like,
3, but
he has a show.
who would be motivated to him? But he's such a good liar, Arturito. And then he has he has that egotistical attitude, that he thinks is the best. That but if you're actually gonna put him side by side with others, he's really not that good. So good
I was
no
so annoyed at
development
one
of
part.
character. Again,
when
Anika.
the bank was about to close, then he enter.
Yeah.
It's so annoying po. Like last minute,
It's like
he
Yeah.
decided
bida-bida.
to join
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Bida-bida.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's actually my word for him. And then he's like he's trying to you see he's trying to stage a coup. He's trying to stage a resistance, but he's not a good leader. Ayun. There's a question from Justine na if a crowd is threatened with force, let's say held at gunpoint, for example, what could happen? Hmm. Now, it has something to do with your safety, right? Like if you as an individual, you felt like you are in danger, you have like I think three responses. The F responses. Either you fight, you'll fight back, you'll freeze. Na if you held gunpoint and you'll freeze, or flight, like you're gonna run away. So every individual has that genetic reaction to them, and it varies per people. So for Justin's question, what would be the crowd's reaction if they were threatened, let's say at gunpoint? Different reaction, and it would be really chaotic. Imagine like that crowd, and then they will held gunpoint. There would be part of that crowd fight. They will fight kasi that's their reaction, initial reaction. There would be part of that crowd, they will freeze. So they do not know what to do. There would be part of that crowd will run. So imagine the chaos of what will happen to that. If those people who run, let's say they bump the people who freeze, diba? And then those who fight, let's say they somehow encourage pa the police to really somehow do something more. So that's the perfect ingredient for a chaos. The moment there was already a force inserted. Yan. So I hope I think my defense reaction is to freeze. Whenever something scary happened, I really just freeze. I just froze, and then I just I just stop. I do not know with others, pero I feel like most of you you run. Like whenever like a danger will happen, you will run. Tas, si Sir Brian is the only person I know that his initial reaction is to fight. Kasi I remember us walking in the along Katipunan. And then there's this this child. He's like a child beggar like that. And then we're about to cross path with the child. We're with Sir Joseph, Sir Verhel, me, Sir Bry. We're walking. And then the child all of a sudden do a massive reaction. And then all of us, like Sir Joseph, like, "Hoy!" Like just he froze, but he was able to say something na, "Hoy." And then me, I really just freeze. Same with Sir Verhel. Sir Bry, he's about to kick the child. Pero you know what the child is about to do lang naman? He's gonna dance, nay nay. What's your name? What's your name? And then all of a sudden, Sir Bry
Why?
reacted like he was really about to kick the child. And then Sir Joseph's like, "Hoy!" And then, buti na lang he was actually able to stop his feet kasi his initial reaction is to kick the child. And the child is dancing. But yan, it's just like that's just one example of human reaction. Okay? The flight, fight, and freeze kind of reaction. So next, I knew it eh. When I prepare this PowerPoint, I feel like this is actually a very short lecture, but I knew that we will use the next meeting for this. So I think allow me to finish lang up until mass hysteria. Tas there would be yan, the idea of public opinion and propaganda. This would be our first lecture on Friday when we have our meeting. But let's talk about first the mass behavior. Mass behavior that occurs when people may not be in the same area. So this is na the di ba I told you the difference of crowd and mass. So all the behavior we talked about a while ago are happening in the same vicinity. Crowd behavior. Now, when you somehow refer to mass behavior, it's happening either in this area and then this area simultaneously, or even not simultaneously, but the effect is the same. So act in the same way. So results from having common information. So the usual example of this, rumors, gossip, and like for example, it started in here. and then it will transfer to another vicinity, and then another vicinity, and another vicinity. So actually, mass behavior is the initial point for a social movement, kasi it spreads. Unlike a crowd, any reaction in a crowd, usually it's just contained. But the moment it is somehow seen outside and practiced outside in different vicinity, yan, that's the time social change could be like a domino effect. Kasi there's another tile to put down. Unlike if it is just one tile, and then whatever happened to that tile, it doesn't really affect anything. Crowd. Pero if it is mass, imagine it like domino effect, and then they will just all interrelated to one another. Same with the idea of mass hysteria. So there's panic. It's just like disperse. So meaning it's not just a crowd panic. It's a mass panic. So in different corner, different vicinity, different location. So behavior is that of panic, but not everyone in the same location. So a widespread panic. So like what happened last March when the virus actually was still unknown to everyone, or have no scientific explanation pa how it spread and things like that. So tendency, there's this widespread panic that it's better not to do anything, just stay at home. And then also widespread panic na, let's say there's a rumor pa that there would be lockdown. During that time, lockdown is such a negative word. People has different reaction. They wanted it to happen. Others do not want it to happen. So eh, things like that. So it's already like an example of mass hysteria. Just imagine naman what happened pa before, way back Middle Age during the bubonic plague. Kasi now, at least we have the internet. We could really immediately, in a snap, let's say an information was available, you could really acquire it through your mobile. But back then, in the medieval age, bubonic plague, they actually spread so many I like that example, Justina. Later I'll use that. Pero the mass hysteria during the Middle Age, with regards to bubonic plague, there was a rumor spread that it started with the Jewish. So what other people did, they burned the Jewish houses, and they actually somehow discriminate the Jewish people. Pero in fact, it's not from them, it's from the flea of the rats, 'di ba? But during that time, they have no idea where it's coming from. They have also other gossip that it's in the air, it's in the water. So many misconception to the point that it's contributing to mass hysteria. Now, I like this example posed by Justine. The idea of the toilet paper mass hysteria that happened in USA.
Panic
I
buy.
was actually very disappointed with USA when that happened. There you will see that they are a first world country, but their mentality is third world. Kasi with us Filipino being in the third world country, and let's say that will happen like 'di ba, immediately here in the Philippines, we believe gossip like more than what is fact. So it's understandable since the our system is not that very advanced pa, not well developed. We're not socially developed, we're not politically developed yet, we're not educationally developed yet. So I understand when we Filipinos react that childishly in a certain situation. But the Americans, they reacted differently in the coronavirus pandemic, because it's a virus, and the instruction of World Health Organization is to wash your hands, and then always keep social distancing, cover your face. But their immediate solution is to buy toilet paper. So I was like, why toilet paper? They were like, if you want to clean yourself, either in the Philippines reasonable when we had mass hysteria with alcohol, 'di ba? Alcohol face mask, we ran out of stocks 'di ba, in the early time of pandemic. So it's understandable because those are the immediate need. But with them in US, they have a good amount of alcohol. Okay pa sila in there. Face mask not actually even in use, but toilet paper. So you seen videos of them actually snatching toilet paper from one another? It was really chaotic, and it was just
Yes.
a bad example of a mass hysteria that happened and that occurred during that time, that people are actually capable of being like that. There's actually one video of an old woman actually buy may one last toilet paper bunch like that she's about to get, and then it was taken by another woman, and then that woman run like as if it's very important, di ba? The toilet paper. The important thing is water and soap. That's the thing that they should be buying, not toilet paper. Okay, so they were following what the Chinese were doing. Hoarding. Really? The Chinese did that at first. In my in my parang observation, I thought because they use it to wipe their, when they're using the comfort room, they actually do not use what's deeper water and soap. That's a Filipino routine. When you do your number two, deeper water soap, you're good. But with them kasi, they use toilet paper and toilet paper alone. So I was like thinking it has something to do there with their cleanliness to that part of their body. So, yun. Pero if they imitated the Chinese in there, it's also understandable kasi during that time the Chinese are like able to been fighting it for a long period of time. So parang people are like following their steps. Di ba? So yun. So for today's time, we just stop it with mass behavior, mass hysteria, the idea of crowd and mass and like that. And then next meeting, we'll have others. Pero if you would like to ask something, I'll accept that. No activity ulit today. I'm so sorry if I'm not giving activity. Pero I know naman you enjoy it as much as I do. Kasi I have to do the exam. But para may target kasi is like one written activity a week. And I think that will do naman. So expect that on our Friday meeting, after the lecture, there would be an activity for you to do. Yan.
Noted po.
Yes, and also the vlog. We have the vlog pa po to add to that. Yeah.
Ayun pa. By
Oh
the way,
yes, I have a topic
Justine,
already.
ayun. That is for the
Me too eh.
the discipline. Yeah, the discipline activity. Discipline and social
Wait,
science
isn't that
activity.
also UCSP po?
Yes, kaya nga
I
you're actually having a very massive ample time with regards to this. Pero I just want to put the playing field in the same level with the grade 12. Kaya my UCSP time next week, I will not give it to you for project making. Either we have on online consultation like this, just talk about things in life. Pero really short lang. Parang I'm just trying to really lower your number of hours in doing it. Kasi kawawa naman the grade 12 kasi they only have me in discipline. Meanwhile you have me in UCSP as well. Tapos two birds in one stone your project. Di ba? So let's just somehow minimize that kind of imbalance. Okay. So yan, I'll see you on Friday and then I'll also see you next week. Pero short period lang, just catch up video, maybe one session. Ay, one session is 40 minutes pala. Maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes lang. Then you can have your time to do your project. And then another meeting, same 30 minutes, then project again. Okay? Ayan.
Thank you, Teacher Jem.
Thank you as
Teacher Jem, I
well.
just want
eh,
Picture check.
Ayan, si Blitz. I'm actually
uh,
waiting for Blitz to say something eh.
I
What's
saw
that,
this
Iho?
news that, like
Ha?
Japan Japan
Yeah.
will provide free vaccine from all of the Japanese people po.
Oh, when
Like
it's their own creation or they buy it in US?
I did not saw it po, but that's what I saw lang po.
That to all
And then
their
I saw in
people.
the comment section, like
Mm.
Japan said free vaccine po, di ba? Then the
Ah.
Philippines naman,
sana all.
gusto mo, laasa ka.
in us siguro very few few elite could actually access it. That's good for them kasi meaning they're better than South Korea. Kasi South Korea, they only purchase, I think, good for their 60% of their population. Parang thinking na only 60% will be needing of it. And then they're actually trying to develop their own. So the moment they have their own vaccine, yun, everyone will get it. But somehow the immediate purchase from Pfizer and Moderna, yun, they already secure vaccine for the 60% of their population. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, I do not know what the government's planning, but I think they are connecting naman with
Unlisted.
other with other drug companies. It's just like for sure there are like international agreement in that. So yun, those are the things that we
Chair,
need
I
to
also
consider.
heard
Yes.